Hey, what's up, fellas? It's a little bit later. This video is in homage to one of my favorite people, Kevin Samuels, who has passed away not too long ago. He was, in my opinion, very good in the manosphere, and to the point to where I think he was trying to get men and women together and to try to let women know some of the things that they all do, that they all have in common about their physical and their emotional and their mental aspects, and how they're not. I just don't think many women, whether they want to be or not, are even considered a wife material nowadays. It's just, it's unbelievably, it's unbelievable how unskilled a lot of the women are in relationships. Now they got the I and the me down. You know, they say in team there is no I, but there is an M and an E in team. So, anyways, the title of this video will be Signs, S-I-G-N apostrophe S, Signs of the Modern Woman. And this is a phrase that really has stuck with me with about from Kevin Samuels. And again, I'm not trying to bite on his content. It's just it's a way that women move through life that is just absolutely distasteful to most, if not all, men. The first one is the letter S, and that stands for shame. They'll shame a man nowadays for not making enough money, for not being tall enough, for not being Chad, for just being a good, hard-working, average man. They shame you for those things, which is absolutely horrific. And it's a terrible thing that especially younger men have to deal with. And of course, they always pick at something that none of us can change. Our height, our jawline. I mean, I guess you can exercise to become Chad, but there's only so much some of us have in that realm of genetics to make that pay off for us. So the rest of us just have to deal with it. The other one is insults, and I- I'm I'm respect is a very big thing to me. I mean, there was a time where I would do pretty much anything if I thought someone was trying to take my respect away. So insulting someone, if you're joking around and it's one of your friends, is that's just part of being having a friend. But some of the absolute insane insults that women use against men, why don't you go kill yourself? You're a piece of shit. You're a buster. You're all this kind. I mean, just absolutely fucking cruel shit. Knowing that if that was a guy, we'd scrap. But they just, God. You know how there's always with guys a low level of threat of violence. You know, there's only so much shit guys are going to take off of each other before they, bing, 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 start testing people's chins. And you know what? The other one is, and that's the S and the I out of signs. And the third one is guilt. This is probably, in my belief, women's second best card to play against other people. And they guilt you into it. Don't you love me? Why did you look at her? You know, they just use guilt about you're not working hard enough. You're pretty good, but I can make you better. You know, they're always fixing you, and it's just it's very difficult for me to be around some of these so-called alpha females because I operate from a man's perspective, and you can't kick my ass. Why would you ever talk shit to me or to somebody else that you can't kick their ass? And that they have normalized the fact that women are somehow here and men are somehow here, and they can do and say whatever they want without any type of accountability or consequences. And that's just absolute horseshit. I mean, if I get in trouble for this, I get in trouble for this. If you're a woman and you draw your fist back and try to hit me, I'm going to definitely stop you from doing that. And yeah, you're probably going to get popped. Now, I may pop you with an open hand in the side of the head, but no, you're not fucking punching me, kicking me, spitting on me, or doing any of that stupid stuff. You want to act like a man? Then you need to be treated like a man. And no, this isn't a fucking Disney movie. Disney movie. The last one is the one that probably bothers me the most, and it's the N out of sign. So it's S-I-G-N, and it's the need to be right. I cannot tell you how out of control so many women are nowadays. They have to be right sometimes, and they're willing to die on that hill to be right about something stupid. It's just, especially if they think they're educated. They're just, lawyers, nurses, attorneys, doctors. They're absolutely, it's like, hey, the sky's kind of really pretty blue today. Well, no, not exactly blue. It's a mauve plus light blue plus a pastel. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on now. Or willing to go to war with you over something. And even if you show them in black and white actual facts, they still just record it. No, I'm right. You're just, and then what do? If you're right and they're wrong, they'll go back. The guilt comes on. That's the number two. Guilt. You're just trying to make me feel stupid and da da da. And then the insults, or they'll bow up on you and insult you, or they'll try to shame you. So again, this is just nothing more than to say thank you to the real guys out there that are working hard to help other guys out in the manosphere. My favorite one was Kevin Samuels. It took me a while to understand his content, but I think he gave a lot of us other men some tools to use to point out some of the disparities of what a woman thinks about herself and what her reality is. Like the scale from 0 to 10, you can't use 7. Just your fresh face out of the shower. What would you rate yourself? And then telling a woman, just being honest, saying if you weigh more than a man at your height, you're wrong. And all these tattoos, all these piercings, these crazy hair colors. If your forehead starts back behind your ears and you're trying to wear some sort of mop or wig and it's purple and orange and green and you got a piercing here, a bull ring here, a tongue ring, you got too much makeup, it looks like they drew your fucking eyebrows on with a Sharpie. And then you have these ridiculous eyelashes. Too much makeup. Let me not get off on a tangent. It's just, and then you're fat and out of shape and you got a bad attitude. And because you make a little bit of money, you don't have to settle. And if you're not, we're supposed to be 6 foot tall, have 6-pack abs, and make over 6 figures. Fuck out of here. Stupid. Anyways, again, this is just an homage and a homage, more of a homage, paying respect to Mr. the late, great, in my opinion. We used to call him the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. So again, I'll name this video Signs of Modern Women. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.